What's up, my lovelies, my loves? Make sure this is laid. Who the hell is Mo? I wanted to get on here and wanted my first video as Mo to be informing you all who I'm evolving to become, where I'm at right now. But honestly, that's gonna have to come at a later time, because I feel like I need to get this off my chest, because honestly, this channel is gonna be basically a diary to myself, a memoir to myself, me documenting my journey as a mother and all that has been amazing. To go back and look at videos and see things that I've done and remember what mental state I was in and what my desires were, and to see all that stuff manifest now, it's like, okay, so now I want to put out who I am as a woman, what I'm actually feeling in these moments. And on top of that, like, I know I'm not the only one that feels these things or that's going through these things, and I wanted to put it out there that you aren't alone, you know, because somebody else could be going through the same things that I'm going through and feel like they're by themselves. And a lot of times, because we don't talk about it, we bear a lot of things privately, you feel like you're by yourself and you don't realize like your sister next to you is going through that. Or even males go through the same thing. Like, I'm learning that from my current relationship. Like, it's so many false narratives out there and so many things that have been embedded and taught and put into people, and just the mental anguish of some situations that could be prevented by healing yourself first. It's overwhelming. So I'm going to talk about my current situation, and then let me heat up because it's cold out here. It's 52 degrees out here in Katy, Texas. Okay, let me make sure. And I'm sorry if this ride gets rocky, but I just need to go. It's January 4th, and I really wanted to put out this content January 1st, but that didn't happen. Ooh. So basically, well, I'm sorry if this thing is moving like crazy. I don't even know if there's something I can put on here to make it not move as much. Like, I don't even think there's anything I could really. So I'm sorry for the shaking, guys. I don't know if there's something when I edit it that will stop it from moving. But yeah. So I personally am going through a transition of putting myself first and making myself a priority, as far as my feelings, and far as because we as women, period, I feel like we deal with a lot of things and we just handle it, we just take care of it. And a lot of people don't realize that it's a lot, and even to us, we don't realize it's a lot that we deal with and we put on ourselves. And then when we do have our moments where we break down or we explode, with, as in the saying, the straw that broke the camel's back, we don't realize what's going on when it comes to that. We don't realize, like, you've been doing all this stuff, sis. You've been doing all this stuff, and this is why that one little straw broke the camel's back. So I've been working on not putting myself in those situations. Like, a year's worth of therapy. 2021, I consistently was going to therapy. I'm still in therapy. hate that this is moving so much. Ugh, I do not like it at all. I'm sorry, y'all. Whew. Hopefully once I get on the highway, it won't move as much. We shall see. Because I really don't like that it's moving like that. But anyways, so, and I just had a tiff. Anybody who's been watching me for a minute, what the heck? Anyone who's been watching me for a while knows, I have my own battles. And if you know me personally, I have my own battles when it comes to the custody of my daughters and this, that, and the third. So we just had a somewhat of a blow up. I don't like negativity because I don't like going there. It takes forever for me to come down. It takes a lot. This stuff happened, whew, it is Tuesday. This incident happened on Sunday, and I'm still like, I know that it's me, it's the new me that's putting myself first, battling with the old empathetic me. Because in the past, I would grin and bear it. I would do whatever it took to just keep the peace and do right by everybody. And I've been making it a point to communicate what I need and what is needed for me to be able to deal with certain things. So I realized this person is trying to hurt me for real. Like, my intentions is never, once I had kids, regardless of what happened in our relationship, once my daughters came, everything that happened in my relationship was done for. Like, I wasn't about to allow what had happened to me in a relationship, especially because I'm not in a relationship anymore, to affect my co-parenting or my ability to co-parent. So whenever something happened or incident happened after my daughters were born, it was because of my daughters. Like, you coming and doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing towards my daughters. And it's like, I have to put my foot down. I may not have put my foot down for myself, but I'm definitely gonna put my foot down for my babies. And what you're not gonna do is treat them the way you treat me. So with me doing all that and just trying to make sure everything's good, it blinded me to the fact that this person is really like out to hurt me. Regardless of what they may say to their people or whatever, like, you want to hurt me. Because literally, I was driving when I didn't have to. Because if y'all ever dealt with legal custody agreements, or even not even legal custody agreements, but I have a legal custody agreement where their father is supposed to pick them up and drop them back off. So I was driving 30 to 45 minutes to pick them up at the end of the visitation when I didn't have to at all. And with me realizing certain things and that I'm stretching myself and me restructuring my life for my children and not stressing myself out, I'm like, no, you need to put forth that effort, because I put forth that effort every other day. Every other day that you do not have these children, I'm doing that, and I have them as the custodial parent. So that's the least you can do. So with this last situation, it was like, you live 20 minutes away from me now, and you can't bring your daughters home. Like, y'all having to call the constable and everything just to document things. Like, it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be that way. So I want to say to anybody, and I'm speaking from a female perspective, but this goes for males and females, because there's singles fathers out there, there's dads that want to be around their kids, that want to take care of their kids. So just because I may say something as far as like the female side of the situation, it goes for both sides, okay? But me as a woman, it's like, ugh, like this hormonal crap, like this stuff is for real. Like, it's serious. I just want to put it out there. It's okay for you to put yourself first. It's okay for you to structure your life so that mentally you can handle everything that's thrown at you. That's perfectly fine. Do what you have to do. And you are not the only person that needs to do this. You're not alone in this situation. Hurt people truly hurt people. And with me being an empath, I'm very empathetic, but I read this book called Self-Help for Empaths, and it's really helped me learn what I need to do for myself so that I'm not, because that it can be stressful. It got so stressful to the point where I didn't want to do hair anymore. Like, I'm like, bump this, I'm over this. I need to do what I need to do for my kids, but at the same time it was more so finding a balance, because I went from one extreme to another. Even my friends would say, girl, that was a point where I would never see you in the bed whenever I FaceTimed you. And I want to say, like, this last year, I want to say damn near 90% of the time when my friends called me, it was like I was in the bed. Literally, if my kids weren't here, it was whew. So I realized I can't do that. I can't shut down that way. I have to find a balance, and I've been getting back into the groove of that balance and figuring it out where I set boundaries even when it comes to me doing hair so that I can be there for my children as well, you know, because it was just, it's emotions. A lot of people feel like that mental stuff, oh, you just need to put it away, but honestly that can affect you physically too. I didn't realize that, like, it can affect you. And like, literally, y'all, I've been feeling it feels like a physical weight on my chest because of all this. And I'm used to being able to pinpoint what it is that's bothering me and release it, fix it, or let it go. If it's something I can't control, I gotta let it go. If it's something I can, then I fix it. But in this situation, I can't control it, but I can't let it go, and I can't fix it. So it's like, it's been a challenge. So with that being said, I have to move intentionally. I have to focus on and put the energy into what serves me and serves my children and serves my circle of people around me. I can't allow someone to come in, because when I tell y'all, things have been aligning back to back to back to back. When I tell you, it's been years. My daughters are 6 years old. It has been trying. That's over half a freaking decade. And just working on doing the right thing, making things happen, making the moves. And I'm not perfect by any means. So certain moves that I've made may not have been in the best, but I've learned from them. And when I say things are aligning, and for this curveball to be thrown in and affect me the way that it has, it's like, I thank God that I have been putting in the work, that I have been surrounding myself with the right people. Shout out to Bay, shout out to my cousins, my family, my village, for myself and my kids. Shout out to y'all, because it's like, it's almost as if we have locked arms, and as my knees buckle under this situation, it's like my village has, and myself, the mental work that I've done is pulling me up and holding me. And a lot of times people feel like, oh, I can handle this alone, I can do this by myself. No, it doesn't just take a village to raise a child. It takes a village for a person. It truly does. And I've had to change my mentality when it comes to that. And it's more so, last year I prayed that the people who aren't supposed to be in my life be taken out, and the people who mean me good orchestrated so that they can be put in our lives. Like, And when I say that's been happening and that's what's been going on, and I'm appreciative, even now as I'm speaking to y'all, I'm getting revelations, I'm getting clarity about it. And oh my God, it's amazing. Because when I first started the video, I really felt this pressure, and it's like almost alleviating. It's not totally gone, but it's not as heavy, which is letting me know I have to continue in this direction. So get ready to see more. Get ready to see more vulnerability, the ups and downs. Like it's a roller coaster. Life is a roller coaster. It's not just straight and narrow. And for the longest time, I just thought things were black and white. And there's so many different shades of gray, purples, pinks, yellows, blues. And it's like I'm forcing myself to sit in them, to actually embrace what it is and learn from it, not set aside my feelings about it, to point it out, to say what I need, to tell the people around me what I need, to ask the people around me, what do you need from me, instead of just assuming, okay, this is how I need to fix it, because everybody can't be fixed the same way. Like, I make it a point to say, what do you need from me as the person in your circle, as the person in your village? Because guess what? I'm gonna hold you accountable as my person, as one of the members of my village for me. It's like, I'm responsible for my village and my village is responsible for me. And it's like amazing that I'm here at this point in my life. Wow. Whoa. So I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm about to enjoy my ride. I'm gonna listen to some music. Let me get over, because you rolling up on me. Obviously, I'm not going fast enough. And we gonna enjoy this. Yeah. If anybody else is going through these same types of things, if there's things that y'all want me to address or want to talk about and want to discuss together, comment down below. Subscribe. Turn on your notifications if you want to know when I'm about to talk about these things. You know, whoa. I literally feel a release. Wow. And I will say, like, allow yourself to sit in those things, because what I've chosen to do is remind myself and focus on who I was before I had children, before I was tainted by relationships. Go back to being that woman with the knowledge and the life experience, from the life experiences that I've had during that time. So basically getting myself back, getting my sexy back, getting my womanness back, getting my individuality back, but with the knowledge that I have about how to control that woman, how to love on myself. Oh my God. I don't even think I'm gonna edit this. Like, I think I'm just about to post it and upload it. Like, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, it literally is what it is. So thank y'all for watching, and tune in for the next one. Whoa, let's go. You got this, sis. You got this, bruh. Like, let's go.